Gentlemen, our spy satellites have spotted a huge laboratory facility in Australia. Now, this has got to be where Yuri has his cloning operation. Intel's gotten wind of his plans. He intends to kidnap key Allied leaders and replace them with clones. Commander, some of our best operatives gave their lives to get this information. Let's make that sacrifice mean something. Take out that lab.
Greetings to you all and welcome back to
Incoming transmission.
I'll never learn, will I?
Yuri's cloning facility is located in Sydney, Australia. We'll
Short and
launch
sweet.
our offensive near the Opera House. Yuri's lab is here. Intel also reports that he has a submarine fleet somewhere in the region. Yuri's boomer submarines have ballistic missiles that can be fired from a great distance. Send dolphins and destroyers out as soon as you detect one. Our base is under attack. Unit promoted. Battle control online.
Greetings to you all and welcome back to Command & Conquer Riddler 2 Yuri's
Sir, I'm getting
Revenge.
chaotic readings from locations in Sydney. Yuri must have deployed his chaos drones. If our forces get too close to those drones, they'll go berserk. Be careful, Commander. Our base is under attack.
This isn't the threat you think it is. Right,
Building.
I guess I'm gonna need a lot of these, just by the
New
way
rally point established.
the mission has announced itself. But in the meantime, I'm gonna
Our base is
need some
under
kind of base,
attack.
I imagine.
Building. Repairing.
Well, knowing my capabilities,
New rally
I'm gonna
point
prioritize having a
established.
radar.
Training. Unit ready. On hold.
I attempted to count and I got up to 8.
Repairing.
This is a very difficult thing to count.
Construction complete.
Deceptively so, I'd say.
Unit ready.
Fortunately, we've got some built-in tolerance because we do have these two chaps who aren't deployed for some reason.
Unit ready. Ore miner under attack.
That is a
Unit
satisfying
ready.
squish.
Structure garrisoned.
I'm glad to see the
Construction
bloodlust
options.
spilling over. And they're just naturally squishing now.
Repairing. Our base is under attack. Incoming transmission.
Good lord, what now?
We're picking up a fleet of enemy subs moving on your position, Commander. These must be Yuri's boomers. We think these deep-water submarines are armed with torpedoes, as well as heavy missiles capable of bombarding onshore targets. Unit ready.
You say you think, but we've already seen one attack us. And you showed me that you understood perfectly all of its capabilities. So I don't know why you're surprised by this. Also, haha, the
promoted.
subs are called the boomers.
Unit lost.
That's funny.
Our base is under attack.
We don't reach for this level of joke,
Unit
okay?
ready.
We have standards here.
Building.
The word boomer is not inherently funny.
Unit promoted.
It is pretty funny though, but we're not going there.
Set for new heading. Enemy spotted. Standing by. Battle stations. Captain on the bridge. Steady as she goes. Attacking.
But we can take a closer look at the boomer. So the boomer submarine is very similar to a dreadnought, really.
Our base is under
It is a
attack.
submarine, gets to
Unit
its
promoted.
target, and then it fires 2 long-range missiles. They're quite thin, slender missiles
Construction
instead of the chunky ballistic missiles from the dreadnought. But they function the same way. They can be shot down by anti-air.
Unit
So
lost.
for us now, we have IFVs and we have Guardian GIs,
Unit
both very good
promoted.
at shooting
Our base
rockets
is
out the
under
sky.
attack.
The difference is, a boomer submarine is also a submarine.
Aye, Commander. Battle stations.
Unit lost. Unit
So not
promoted.
only is it able to bombard structures and the
Unit
like,
promoted.
it is also able to do naval combat. And you may be thinking that's a bit strong, isn't it? How can we... That doesn't seem right. The artillery ship should be the artillery ship. It should need an escort. Shouldn't be able to just double up like that. And you're right, it's pretty strong. The way this is balanced in the game is that
Unit lost.
Yuri doesn't have any other ships. This is it.
Unit
This is his
lost.
fleet.
Allied ship reporting. Enemy spotted.
Unit
And rather than
lost.
having a nice variety like
Unit
everyone else,
promoted. Our base is under
he has
attack.
one very good
Repairing.
unit.
Standing by. Attacking.
Which isn't as scary as you think.
Building. Good news, Commander. Our Korean allies are grateful to us for freeing the Pacific of Yuri's boomer fleet. They've assigned a squadron of their elite Black Eagles to assist us on this op.
And when you say a squadron, that is more than just a squadron, let me assure you. Oi,
Navigation system
cheeky.
ready. Battle stations.
I have any defense back here.
Captain on the bridge.
Of course I do, I've got these boats.
Battle stations. Enemy spotted. Steady as she
What happens if I destroy the Sydney Opera House?
Allied
I'm curious.
ship reporting. Enemy spotted.
Construction.
I'm probably gonna get chastised.
Ore miner and Commander, Yuri has begun to garrison his troops in the building's exhibit. I suggest you
grief.
do the same. You must strengthen your position before Yuri's clone hordes
yeah, go on
capture
then.
them all.
Oh, I can build
Unit
Black
lost.
Eagles, I see. I
Ore
see.
miner under attack. Commander, Yuri is using the airport south of his base to bring in reinforcements. Capture it, sir, and we can turn the tables on him.
You ever think that maybe you give me too many instructions there,
Unit
Eva?
ready.
I mean, it never ends.
High-speed low drag. Unit reporting. Weapon ready.
I may have gone slightly too hard on the naval.
High-speed
On
low
hold.
drag.
Cancel. Building.
Taken out of context, that's a very odd statement, but
Standing by.
you know what I mean.
Speed to full.
New construction options. New rally point established.
Okay. My interpretation of this
Our base
is that we either need a lot of GIs to garrison a lot of
Unit
buildings
ready.
and slow push through,
Training.
or we're gonna go for something cutesy
Standing by.
Unit ready.
with Legionnaires, spies, seals, that whole shebang. That's not how you use a sniper rifle.
Unit ready.
That's a machine shop, yes? Yeah. It's a vehicle hospital, don't question it. Brutes are too strong for a dog to eat. I had to double check that, but I was pretty sure.
Unit lost.
Good chap.
Allied ship reporting. Rudder set for new heading.
I wonder if a Chrono Legionnaire could just remove this from existence. I think it's worth a go.
Training.
Captain on the bridge.
It's going to stop the power drops, but they're not a huge threat, but every little helps, right?
Destination securing position. Good to go.
Really think we need an ore purifier?
Navigation systems ready.
I would just double check there's nothing here. I don't expect there to be anything there.
Unit ready.
Already there.
Okay, so this guy's either going to get spotted and assassinated before he even faces in, or this is going to work flawlessly. The 50-50, really. It's a nice limousine. That's a nice civilian. Hiding in the bushes. Oh, yeah, it's understandable. He's playing hide and seek.
Our
You've
base
got to
is
keep the
under
kids
attack.
entertained in the middle of war.
Ore miner under attack. Repairing.
Always on
You
time.
dare to face the mighty harvester.
Always on time.
It's so satisfying.
Without a trace.
It's the simplest thing.
Force shield ready.
I am aware of the fact I could capture this for myself and then I'd get the power drops, but that's not the game we're playing, alright?
Building. Unit lost.
That's the game we're gonna have to play in the future, I think. That's probably a smart move. I'm glad we rethought this one.
For new heading.
I feel like building any naval units was a complete mistake, despite the framing of the mission.
Rudder set for new heading.
Because I just don't need these.
Construction
And they
complete.
can't do very much. And I'm too scared to go near this thing. Alright, what are we dealing with? Good lord, you've garrisoned everything everywhere. Well, these are full of money, aren't they? Hospital. Okay, why do I get the impression that I'm going to need to level the entire city of Sydney?
Our base is under attack.
I'm not
Repairing.
that upset about having to do it,
Construction
actually,
complete.
strangely enough. But still, I feel like that's where I'm at.
Our base is under attack. Low power.
It's prism tanks, right? They outrange the
Our
garrisons,
base
so
is under attack.
it's going to be the
New
smoothest.
rally
What
point
the
established.
hell is going on over here?
Unit lost.
Unit reporting. On our way. Outstanding. Bound forward.
Building.
Alright, let's get some actual base defense on the go.
Building.
Instead of just relying on this, which is insanely powerful, but doesn't cover everything.
New rally point established. Construction complete. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
I really want to destroy this just to see if there's anything in it. Like money. Would the Australians hide money in the Sydney Opera House? Probably.
Building.
Also, we've not even paused to think about the
Construction
absurdity of
complete.
Yuri's plan of making clones of
Unit
everyone
ready.
to try and impersonate world leaders and the like.
Construction complete.
I'm not even going to entertain that one. We don't need
Unit ready.
pillboxes anywhere near the building. That's impenetrable as it is.
Readjusting stabilizers.
Our base is under attack.
I'm not sure what the intention is for this. They said that we're supposed to build infantry and then garrison inside structures throughout the city. But most of the city is garrisoned already by Yuri's forces, so we'd have to garrison next to Yuri's forces and then we just have a firefight from building to building. Which is fine, and we'd win, but the city's going to get destroyed anyway, so I may as well just expedite the situation and forcibly level the city. Yes. That's the conclusion I've come to. Also, if you give me Korean Black Eagles, I'm going to make Korean Black Eagles. They're probably not all that useful here, but I'm going to make some. Also going to make one aircraft carrier so I can get some use out of my protective ships.
New coordinates processed. Compensating for terrain flux. Magnifiers activated.
Unit ready.
It's a wonderful sound. Now, it's important that you kill the people that come out of the building before they garrison into another one.
Readjusting stabilizers. New coordinates processed. Compensating for terrain flux. Resolving target
How
coordinates.
much flux does the terrain give when you're firing a prism beam?
Readjusting stabilizers.
Insufficient funds.
Magnifiers activated.
The science is baffling in this world.
Compensating for terrain flux. Calculating reflection. Positional data received.
That vehicle with the circular
Unit
head
ready.
is the make all of your
Unit
units
ready.
angry drone. I believe it's called the Chaos drone.
Reflection arc.
That's worth worrying about. If the Chaos Drone gets close, it emits a gas, kind of in the same way
Our
that
base is under attack.
Yuri, or now Yuri Clone, I suppose he's called, releases that psionic blast at close range that kills infantry. It's very similar to that, except
Hold the course.
the Chaos Drone's blast makes everyone angry, which just means they attack with whatever's close to them. It's not mind control. Yuri doesn't get to control the units, they're not permanently his or anything. But they turn red, and they forcibly attack whatever's close to them for a while, and then they come back to their senses. That's the Chaos Drone.
Unit ready.
Intensifying light trajectory.
I don't like it as a unit, because I always question, why would I build short-range, temporary
Calculating reflection.
loss of control, when I could build long-range, permanent transfer of control in a Yuri clone? But, you know, I mean, it's AoE, it has some advantages, but it's just...
New coordinates processed.
it's awkward, really, to make it work.
Ship in the fleet. Charting path.
Capturing this probably does something, but, meh. I don't want to help my navy.
Slow and steady.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Lens positional data received.
A smart man would capture this building,
Compensating
Unit
so
ready.
that his vehicles auto-repair.
calculating reflection arcs.
That is why I
Training.
am gonna do that.
Lens shifters in working condition.
I know, no one expected that, right? You all expected me to destroy it.
Compensating for terrain flux.
I already set the expectations when I tried to destroy the
Coordinates
airport.
resolving target coordinates.
Unit promoted.
Calculating reflection arcs. Readjusting stabilizers. Compensating for terrain flux. Compensating for terrain flux.
It should be fine, though. I don't see what's gonna stop me.
Calculating reflection arcs. Positional data received.
Most likely what's gonna stop me is if my units go too far forwards of their own free will.
Intensifying light trajectory. Dioptic manifolds clear.
If there's something in range, you shoot it.
Additional data.
I don't care what it is. Right, you guys need a hotkey?
Flight deck clear. Coordinates confirmed.
You need a hotkey?
Hornets in the
Let's
air.
begin.
Tank in order.
Now we get confirmation that the little aircraft are called Hornets.
Unit promoted.
I think we already knew, but we only knew because of the superb people in the comments.
Jets for takeoff. Hold the course.
That's right, I'm a suck up.
Release the swarm. Dioptic manifolds clear.
It could be worse. I could be asking for like and subscribe at the end of every video.
New coordinates.
You have to tolerate this level of suck-uppage. That doesn't sound great, does it? So let's not use that phrase ever again.
Dioptic manifolds clear. New coordinates processed.
Our base is under attack.
We need to destroy Yuri's cloning facility. That's the only mission objective. Good lord, you got enough power. In the meantime,
Black Eagle reporting.
I guess the Black Eagles can start doing things.
Gunner in position. Prism tank in
Unit promoted.
Yuri needs to die. Not giving any other orders until this thing is dead, right? That's just in the way, as is that, really.
Our base is under attack.
If I can level the terrain, then the flux won't affect me so much, you see? Smart. Now I'm thinking. That's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Sensors stable. Compensating for terrain flux. Magnetic activated.
Okay. Where's my chap?
I've got the knowledge.
The machine shop. I only realised that I want to get the machine shop again when I take damage. Don't think he's ever going to win that fight.
Aircraft reporting.
You took a lot of damage considering I didn't think there was anything in your way. Also, they fully heal it by the time you get back. Not the best plan.
Panels charged. Estimating distortion error. Readjusting stabilizers. Readjusting stabilizers.
Unit lost.
That's sad.
Resolving target coordinates.
Entirely my own fault as well.
Distortion error.
Which makes it slightly sadder.
Resolving target coordinates. New coordinates processed.
I can make the Yuris crawl by shooting their friend.
Estimating distortion error. Intensify light.
I am aware of the fact I can win this mission just by building a load of prism tanks.
Auto repair.
But I'm trying to be interesting, alright? I could probably win every mission with nothing but prism tanks and maybe some mirages out front. I'm opting for variety. I'm also opting to destroy beachside over here. You're not even... Oh, wait, I was going to say you're not on the beach, but... Wait, this is a beach? Grass goes up to the coast. Where are you supposed to relax and sunbathe here? What, this tiny little bit?
Readjusting stabilizer. Focusing light energy. Positional data received.
I thought Australia was supposed to be some kind of paradise.
Lens shifters in working.
I'm hoping we can get these promoted to heroic. It'll make an enormous difference.
Our base is under attack. Unit promoted.
Just assume the base is doing fine.
Repairing.
The attacks towards me have been completely nothing this whole mission. They may as well not be happening. I'm gonna help you out, alright? He is slowly winning this fight. But it is embarrassing how long it's taking.
Stabilizers. Lens shifters in working condition.
Right, someone has been promoted.
Intensifying light.
That means we gained...
Readjusting stabilizers. Calculating reflection arcs. Readjusting
Unit lost.
stabilizers.
an awful lot of stats. Some range, I believe. As well as
The largest ship in the fleet.
damage, of course.
Hornet in the air.
Training.
I'll try a coordinated Chrono Legionnaire attack. How's that? That's exciting, right? Not gonna work. That's exciting, right? Oh, we're dead.
Positional data received. Intensifying light trajectory. Estimating distortion error. Focusing light energy.
Unit lost.
Positional data received. Intensifying light trajectory.
Unit promoted.
Waiting for terrain flux. Magnifiers activated.
Unit
Do not
ready.
let him get this.
Magnifiers activated. Compensating for terrain.
Alright. Slowly does it.
Focusing light energy. Positional data received. Intensifying light trajectory. Lens shifters in working condition. Estimating
I'm
distortion
gonna target the tank rather than the bunker.
trajectory. Readjusting
Unit ready.
Oh, but never mind. You tried. That's what matters.
lens shifters in working condition. Panels charged. Calculating reflection arcs. Compensating for
That's a durable chap.
calculating reflection arcs. Distortion error. Calculating reflection arcs. New coordinates processed. Compensating for terrain flux.
Our base is under attack.
Black Eagle reporting.
Unit ready.
Gunner in position.
The Black Eagles have been very disappointing, haven't they? I'll tell you what, we'll build one more aircraft carrier, and then by their powers combined, they can maybe destroy a single base defense structure.
Positional data received. Estimating.
In the meantime, I'm just going to keep destroying every building in Sydney.
Focusing light energy. Compensating for terrain flux. Focusing light energy.
Unit
Positional
ready.
data received. Focusing light energy.
Insufficient
Sensors
funds.
stable. Compensating for terrain flux. Intensifying light trajectory. Positional data received. Estimating distortion error.
You think the Australian public are going to be thankful to me after this? Or not? I mean, I'm saving them, technically.
For terrain flux.
But there ain't going to be much left.
Resolving current coordinates. Readjusting stabilizers.
I've been made angry. Oh, I'm going to get myself killed because of anger. There's a very important lesson here about controlling your anger and the problems of failing to do so.
Without a trace.
Ooh, hello.
Respond.
On hold.
Right, 4 of these. And because we all know this is
Unit
obviously going to
ready.
fail, we're also going to
Building.
build some more prism tanks and then we'll just win with those. But first, we'll play with this. Because that's exciting, right?
Standing by.
Our base is under attack.
Come on, man.
Pride of the Allied Navy. New heading set.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, step 1. The enemy doesn't get this.
Unit ready.
I'm gone. Without a trace.
That must be a war crime. Actually, I don't think it specifies that you can't phase hospitals out of existence. I didn't harm the hospital or destroy the hospital. It's still fine. It's just in another dimension. Another timeline? I'm not really sure how the chrono attack works. Another timeline, I think.
Deconstructing. I'm gone. Already there. Their history. Removing.
Unit lost.
Wait, my men are... My men are phasing my men out of existence. This is the worst
Unit lost.
attack I've ever done in my life.
Aircraft carrier responding. Flight deck cleared. Starting path. Release the swarm.
I'd be very grateful if we can pretend that didn't happen.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
Well, it wasn't all bad. I destroyed a hospital. You're just gonna mind control me for all eternity now? Hang on, I have planes.
Insufficient funds.
I unbound.
Easy, got it. Aircraft carrier responding. Hold the course.
Allied ship reporting. Main engines
Aircraft
engaged.
carrier responding. Commencing
Destroy
attack.
that.
Unit promoted. Unit ready.
I'm gone.
Pride of the Allied Navy.
No, I don't know, just start destroying things.
The swarm.
Okay, he's one very angry man, but when he comes to his senses,
Unit promoted.
he's got no use, has he? Wherever he goes, he's just gonna
Unit
die.
ready.
Preparing jets for takeoff. Hold the course. Naval Air Fleet engaging.
Without a trace.
I so want to make him work. There's a sniper here. I think his future is already decided. He's not going to achieve anything. Tell you what he might be able to do, though. He might be able to obtain funds from inside trucks. It's genuinely the best hope he's got.
Their history. Constructing.
I really hoped there was going to be something in there.
The largest ship in the fleet. Hornet in the air.
Yes, Commander. Already there. Already there.
Unit promoted.
Without a trace.
I'm not going to risk my life just to do that. It doesn't gain me anything.
Flight deck cleared.
Navigation systems
The
ready.
largest ship in
Aye,
the fleet.
Commander.
Hornet in the air.
Standing by. Steady as she goes.
Attacking. Preparing jets
Steady
for
as she
takeoff.
goes.
Alright, wonderful. Now let me get some actual units.
Compensating for terrain flux.
I suppose I could have just built enough Hornets that I did a bombing run on the 3 cloning facilities, or multiple runs.
The largest ship
That would have worked, honestly.
slow and steady. The largest ship in the fleet.
Sub Yuri is defeated.
Commencing attack run.
Sold the rest of his base. Which tells me that these 2 Yuris are not connected financially or in terms of power. Not a particularly useful piece of information, but there it is. I respect the attempt. Ooh. Oh,
Repairing.
don't do that.
Sensor distortion error. Resolving target coordinates. Compensating for terrain flux. Focusing light energy.
This
New coordinates.
thing is actually a threat to me, I think. It's so well armored.
Terrain flux.
And that tiny little minigun is going to eventually
Light energy.
destroy my prism tanks.
Resolving target coordinates. Readjusting stabilizers. Focusing
Ah, leave the vehicles. Go for the slaves.
Reflection arcs.
I want anything to lead these. I mean, I could make a nice battle fortress and what have you, but I'm so scared the battle fortress is just going to get Yuri'd. Once against Soviets, I'll be making those things, I assure you. But their main strength is that they can crush other vehicles.
Compensating for terrain flux.
But that means they need to be close to the enemy.
New coordinates
And I'm
processed.
playing against Yuri. I don't want to be close.
Dioptical
Close as death.
received.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Alright. Coming in through this way because it doesn't look very well defended.
Compensating for terrain flux.
Australians, if there's any of you out there, do your fast food restaurants have kangaroos on them? Please, I need to know. It's very important to me now.
Repairing. Unit ready. Our base is under attack. Unit promoted.
Flight deck cleared. Naval Air Fleet.
I have an aircraft carrier to destroy that harvester.
Readjusting stabilizers.
I wonder how quickly I could have done this mission if I'd actually just gone straight for the objective instead of tried to play around with all the interesting units. We may never
Unit
know,
ready. Insufficient funds.
Intensifying light trajectory.
but this is very poorly defended on reflection.
Focusing light energy. New coordinates processed. Positional data received.
Okay.
Calculating reflection arcs.
We've got some stuff we need to actually kill.
Intensifying light trajectory.
That Yuri is a bigger priority than anything else.
Readjusting
That was micro, you saw it.
positional data. Distortion error.
Somebody clip that.
Reflection arcs.
Is that a thing?
Stabilizers.
That's a streaming thing, right?
Readjusting stabilizers. Calculating reflection arcs.
Somebody timestamp that in the comments, there you go, that's more YouTube friendly.
Positional data received. Intensifying light trajectory.
We call that personal growth.
Terrain flux. Compensating. Magnifiers activated. Compensating for terrain flux. Intensifying light trajectory.
Alright, well if you've got things to shoot at, I'm happy for you all.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
Magnifiers. Focusing light energy. Intensifying light trajectory. Calculating reflection arcs. Focusing light energy. Focusing light energy. Reflection arcs. Readjusting stabilizers.
Nice, he's getting some use.
Unit promoted.
Just the way we planned it.
Coordinates. Estimating distortion error.
You thought I'd forgotten about him. Because you're very smart and you're bang on actually. But now he's getting some use.
Resolving target coordinates. Light trajectory. Positional data received. Calculating reflection. Resolving target coordinates.
Unit
And I
ready.
destroyed a dumpster. Added bonus.
Light energy. Magnifiers activated. Readjusting stabilizers. Reflection.
Unit promoted.
Blend shifters in work. Focusing light energy.
You all know who's getting the finishing blow here.
It's processed.
Unit promoted.
Intensifying light trajectory. Focusing light energy. Focusing light energy.
You want to think a little bit before you place these buildings. Just a tip.
Intensifying light trajectory. Calculating reflection. Readjusting stabilizers. Focusing light energy. Calculating reflection.
Okay, completely unnecessary and may jeopardize the whole mission. Gonna free this vehicle. Wonderful.
Calculating reflection.
And now the hero enters the scene.
Their history. Panels compensating for terrain flux.
Cover this man. He goes down in history as a legend. The one that saved what remains of Sydney.
Magnifiers.
Unit promoted.
Intensifying light trajectory.
He didn't do it fast. Then he did do it.
Unit promoted.
It's his first day on the job, alright? It's complicated tech. Oh, we're just going to... Oh, he's got it! Good work.
Promoted.
Promote that man. Oh, now I need to kill everything else.
Unit promoted.
Well, the narrative's kind of broken a little bit. So I'll get right on that. Start with this so he stops rebuilding power plants in my face. Wait, actual threat?
Unit promoted.
He's in there.
Unit lost.
He's gonna get some use. Do not underestimate this man. Maybe we'll use some hotkeys just to show off again. Protect the hero. I'm aware of the fact that prism tanks could destroy this with one shot, and they'll probably destroy it with splash damage. But I want to make him feel useful.
Tech building lost.
Oh, it's a shame, isn't it? This one, I presume. Yep. Wait, I didn't even look at it.
Promoted.
Without a trace. Deconstructing.
What can I do?
Didn't know I had these guys. Get in there. Earn your keep. That's a lot of infantry. Okay, they can probably handle this, amazingly enough. But I'm gonna need to funnel them ever so slightly.
Magnifiers. Positional data received. Prism sensors stable.
Not a problem. What else have you got? I think my hero just died.
Pride of the Allied Navy.
To this guy, specifically.
Unit lost.
Pick him out. That's what I like to see.
Lens shifters.
Unit lost.
Stabilizers. Readjusting stabilizers.
These are the most powerful things left on the map.
Resolving target coordinates.
Ore miner under attack.
You're gonna try and harvest in my face when you've already lost. The disrespect is out of control.
Ore miner under attack.
Walk after slaves fight one another.
Base is under attack.
I probably shouldn't be excited about that. That's not a good thing.
Unit promoted. Mission accomplished.
And there you have it. Textbook mission. Part-time is for chumps. The long battle left Sydney devastated. You don't know that. You wrote that text box as a guess. I mean, it's fairly accurate, but you don't know that. Right, that's gonna do it for this one. Next time we'll be continuing down the Allied campaign. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.